Welcome back to Tales of Wisdom, where ancient stories open the door to modern clarity. Before we begin, let me ask you something. What would you do if the one seeking shelter at your door was your sworn enemy? Most of us would turn away, but in this ancient tale, a humble dove chose kindness over fear, compassion over hatred, and changed a cruel heart forever. This is a story about how kindness can change people, how a small act of hospitality can mean a lot, and how love shows itself in simple, genuine ways. If that's something you want to master, stay with me till the end. In a dense desert lived a wicked bird hunter. He was feared by all, friendless, merciless, wandering alone like the god of death himself. He brought all creatures harm, not good. As the texts say, wicked people who destroy life are dangerous to be near, like snakes who bite without reason. One evening the hunter caught a female dove, trapped her in a cage, and walked deeper into the forest. Suddenly the sky roared. A terrifying storm struck. Lightning, thunder, and icy winds. The hunter shivered in cold fear and ran beneath a huge tree for shelter. As the storm settled and the sky cleared, he looked up at a star and shouted, "Whoever lives in this tree, protect me. I'm freezing and hungry." This tree was the home to a pair of doves. But tonight the female dove had not returned, and her husband was worried. He said sorrowfully, "A home without a wife is no home at all. It is a desert." Little did he know, his wife was right below, trapped in the hunter's cage. She heard him and spoke gently. When two partners care for each other, even the gods smile upon their bond. She continued with great wisdom, "If someone comes seeking shelter, protect them, even if it costs you your life. This hunter is cold and hungry. You must welcome him." The male dove listened. Guided by virtue, not hatred, he flew down and he said warmly, "Welcome, friend. Consider this your home. Do not fear." The hunter trembled and replied, "O dove, save me from this terrible cold." The dove fetched a burning coal, dropped it on dry leaves, and lit a fire. But he felt ashamed. He had nothing to feed his guest. Then came the moment of ultimate sacrifice. The dove said, "What is the use of a host who cannot feed even one guest? Let me offer my body so I do not fail in my duty." With pure joy, not fear, he circled the fire and leapt into the flames. He gave up his life so his guest would not remain hungry. Watching this, the hunter's heart broke. He cried, "I have a wicked life, but this noble dove has shown me the path of righteousness." He immediately broke the cage, released the female dove, and destroyed his nets. The female dove saw her husband burnt in the fire. She wailed, "What is life without you?" When a beloved partner is gone, a widow feels the ache of absence more than anything else. With a full heart of devotion, she jumped into the flames after him. Moments later, she found herself transformed, a radiant divine being. Her husband appeared before her, adorned with celestial ornaments. He smiled and said, "My virtuous wife, you have done well in following me." Together the two doves rose to heaven, and the hunter, he renounced everything, lived a life of discipline, and eventually met his end in a forest fire. Ascending to heaven, his sins burned away. This tale reminds us kindness has the power to transform even the cruelest hearts. Hospitality is sacred even when the guest is an enemy. True love and true virtue shine brightest in sacrifice. As Kru Raksha said, "A dove sheltered an enemy and even offered his own flesh." When Arimaradana, the Owl King, had heard Kru Raksha's advice, he turned to Deep Taksha and asked him, "My dear fellow, what would you advise under the circumstances?" "My lord," he replied, "this crow should not be killed, for he may prove beneficial to us by exposing the weaknesses of his own clan. As they say, even a thief proved beneficial to an old man." "How is that?" asked Arimaradana, and Deep Taksha told the next story. If this timeless wisdom touched your heart, like the video, subscribe to Tales of Wisdom, and comment below. What did you learn from the sacrifice of the doves? Your engagement helps us bring more ancient stories to life, stories that shape character, inspire courage, and light the path of wisdom for all ages.